Yeah. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Midweek Gaming. I'm Nick on the side of the comms, of course, Justin providing audio commentary, and of course, madness where applicable. So, another day, another week. Let me say that again. Another week, another story. Yeah, that sounds better.
Hmm.
And this time it comes to us out of Capcom, of all people. So, who's played Monster Hunter? I have. Well, the new one, anyway. Monster Hunter Wilds. Again, it's a fun game. I think a lot of people have played it at this point. Well, I say that, well, our editor has not.
Hello.
But we'll forgive him. Just casually call you out like that.
Hello.
Uh, anyways, but yeah, no. All in all, great game. I enjoy it. I haven't finished this campaign to completion yet. I'm planning to because I'm playing it right now on PC on my laptop, right? Because again, I'm in Scotland doing education stuff. So I have a version of it on my console, or going to be, or on my PS5, waiting for me back home when I get back home to Canada. So I'm probably gonna not finish it until I get back to Canada, because, fun fact, if anyone from the Capcom team hears this, if you play on an ultra tall screen, not ultra wide, ultra tall, then black bars actually appear on the top and bottom of the screen during gameplay. Not just in the menus like Dying Light, but actually in the game itself, and it's very immersion breaking.
Hmm.
So, please fix. But anyways,
A few
but
bugs
then
here
again,
and there.
you know what? It's honestly beyond that a pretty bug-free game. I'm gonna give them credit, honestly. It's a pretty bug-free game. Well, beyond the bugs in the game that you kill, but you know, we'll ignore those for posterity. Still, though, about the Monster Hunter game, this doesn't have anything to do with the game itself per se, but this story actually has to do with the credits, the end-game credits themselves. Uh, apparently, well, not apparently, there was an error actually in the in-game credits. Now, errors in the in-game credits attributing wrong things to wrong people isn't entirely unheard of in the industry. It happens, especially with massive projects. But it's pretty rare to see a company actually come out and say, yeah, we screwed up, we're going to fix it, and actually explain what the screw up was. Not often you see that. So props to the Monster Hunter Wilds team. A Game Rants article, which will be linked down in the description, will go through the whole thing, but we'll just summarize it here. Basically, what happened is Monster Hunter team came forward and apologized for an error in the in-game credits. The thing they stated, if I can actually find it, because we do all this live. Here we go. The voice of the character of Rokel, I believe I'm pronouncing that right, in Azure has been credited to the wrong voice actor instead of Ben Bahalmakad, I believe I'm pronouncing that right. If I'm not, I'm so sorry, who played in the role. In the social media post, Capcom apologized for the mistake and promised that the credits would be corrected with the free update 1, free title update 1, which will be out in April. So, while it's unfortunate to hear that someone was mistaken for the wrong role and whatnot, they came forward and identified that they made a mistake, and come April 1st, it will be corrected in the update. So yeah, that's kind of interesting. And of course, the actual tweet itself is in the video, in the, oh my goodness, my brain is dead. It's like 8 p.m. here, so forgive me. in, in the article. It actually shares the tweet, and again, I'll just summarize the whole thing again. Hunter's an error in the Monster Hunter Wilds credits. Attribute the voice of Raquel in Azure to the incorrect actor. We covered it all. To the character is voiced by the talented Ben Basamida. I believe I'm pronouncing it right. Oh, but again, I might be wrong. And again, it goes on to say that it will be corrected in the early April update. Sincere apologies. Uh, anyways, a bunch of tags that I won't read for the fact that I've been butchering names, so I won't continue to butcher them, so I won't. So yeah, again, it's a pretty small thing, but it's interesting to see, like I said, that we're getting confirmations. Apparently, the article does go on to say that there are some glitches involving meal invitations that were occurring for some people. I have not had that myself. Honestly, my experience with Monster Hunter World Wilds, excuse me, I'm confusing this one with the last one, with Monster Hunter Wilds has uh not been pretty bad at all, honestly. It's been pretty good. Like I said, I find the game fairly enjoyable, but will save overall finishing of it till I get back home and play it on the consoles. Because let's be honest, this is a game that was very much designed for consoles. In fact, the only reason I can probably tolerate playing it at all is because I actually have a controller that I bought that is compatible with my laptop, so I generally play a lot of games with that. For example, things like Destiny and a few other things. So yeah, definitely a game designed for consoles. So let's see how it performs on consoles, either better or worse. Though I have seen that some games do in fact perform better on PC, at least graphically speaking. But yeah, that's kind of where we are with the Monster Hunter Wild situation. What do you think, Justin? Any commentary to give?
Not really. Not really, no.
All right, then. We'll just cut it off there. Again, not a big thing, but it's something to acknowledge, you know. Give Capcom a pat on the back, credit where credit's due and all. And yeah, let us know down in the comments what you think about Monster Hunter Wilds. Have you played it? Have you enjoyed it? Are you not a fan of the Monster Hunter series? Genuinely let me know. I'm curious to see what people think of the Monster Hunter Wilds situation as far as what the game is and do people enjoy it and whatnot. You know, what do you think of the fact they've changed the grill or the in-game cooking system to the point where you don't have your massive restaurant-like area anymore? Where I don't know what it is about Capcom, just some games, like for
They
example Final
have
Fantasy, which
giant like cooking areas or whatever.
not really. Like Final Fantasy does this too, but I may or may not be wrong about Capcom doing those. I don't know who does the Final Fantasy series. It's Square Enix. Square Enix does them.
Yeah.
But I don't know what it is with some games of this nature, like again Final Fantasy and or at least Final Fantasy 15 did that. I'm not sure if 16. It's been a while since I played 16, but definitely Monster Hunter. Like fucking the Monster Hunter games have these sections where you're preparing food, and the food looks so good. I don't know why. Like look up just the animations for the Monster Hunter cooking scenes. They're insane. They've dialed it back somewhat in this game by doing it mostly grill, but then again, that has to do with the fact that it's a kind of an open world game, so it's But again, the food still looks really freaking good, so I don't know.
Please give it
I
to
don't know.
me. Give it to me.
I mean, seriously, the food looks so good. But anyways, but yeah, no, that's the video, and have a good week, everybody. See y'all next week. Ciao.